So I didn't expect that. The Brooklyn Nets was swept by the Boston Celtics. Now, for the people that may not be aware, I previously made a video highlighting this Boston Celtics team, basically breaking down why I feel like they're a legitimate contending team and how great their defensive presence have been. And well, it kind of looked like they sustained my argument. But to get to the point of this video, because I know y'all read the title, let's talk about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was awful in this series, and there's no other way to put it. Especially for his historic stature, KD averaged 26 points along with 6 rebounds and 6 assists a game. KD shot an inadequate 39% from the field overall. Now, he did shoot an efficient 41% from the 3-point line. However, that stat is kind of misleading, because in Game 2 and Game 3, he only shot a total of 5 3-pointers. He made 3 of them. Nonetheless, whenever he did shoot the ball at a high clip, it was inefficient. Now, KD did shoot 90% from the free throw line, and that was the only good takeaway from this series, if I'm being brutally honest. Because again, KD just wasn't good. Kevin only made 32 field goals this entire series, and that's really rubbish for an all-time great scorer. Keep in mind that 22 of them were made in Game 1 and Game 4. Also keep in mind that Kevin had 21 turnovers for the entire series, while only having 25 assists. And I know that Kevin isn't that great of a passer, however, only having 4 more assists than you have turnovers is a pretty bad stat. Another stat that gets me is KD only shot 35% from the field overall in the fourth quarter of this series. He went 8 for 24. Now, with this first round playoff exit, a lot of fans and some analysts have been sort of questioning Durant's legacy. Questioning if KD was just another passer or a bus driver to those 2 championships KD has acquired. Now, the bus driver analogy is kind of vague, because I do think KD was the best player on those Golden State Warriors teams. However, I don't know if he was the quote-unquote bus driver of those teams, Now, don't get me wrong, I do think if KD doesn't obtain any redemption from this first round playoff exit, people will begin to question those championships. I also think people will begin to bring this particular series up to dismiss or limit any argument, debating, or comparing an all-time great to Kevin Durant. And I can't say I blame them, because again, this was bad. This team was the preseason favorite to represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. And yes, I'm aware that was with James Harden running alongside with them. However, I think most would agree that this team was more than capable of holding their own against any team in the league. No one was expecting a first round exit, especially not a sweep. This was the first time in the history of the NBA a preseason favorite has ever lost in the first round of the playoffs. And KD takes a good quantity of that play. He and Kyrie wanted Nash as a head coach. He and Kyrie also wanted Harden alongside of them, essentially getting rid of Jared Allen and Caris LeVert, who are solid pieces, by the way. And Ben Simmons, I'm not even going to speak on this guy. There's no telling when he's playing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm out.